Welcome everyone to another Fallout 76 nuking experiment. The previous episode we decided to nuke the Mothman, and it was an interesting experiment, although it was very tedious, I will say. One of my teammates that I typically run nuke silos with had to hold the Mothman in position until I ran completely through the nuke silo to be able to launch a nuke on it. The reason why he had to stay there is because if he would have left it, it would have disappeared and we wouldn't have got to nuke it whatsoever. So yeah, that was the tedious part, but it was worth it for science, even though it was a fail of what I was hoping would happen. I was hoping that it would mutate into a glowing Mothman, because I do know those exist, and I just wanted to get some decent footage to show off of me going up against a glowing Mothman. I thought that would be something cool that you guys would enjoy. Sadly, that wasn't the case. As expected, when I dropped the nuke directly on top of the Mothman, it died. I should have saw that coming. I mean, after all, it is a freaking nuke. But still, I mean, it was worth a shot. In order to find a glowing Mothman, I think we're just gonna have to get lucky enough for it to spawn after wherever we drop a nuke at. Or in a rad storm. Anyways, in this one, we're gonna be doing something pretty interesting just because, for one, I noticed it was a challenge worth quite a bit of atom points. This is worth 40 atom points, and all we have to do is just take a picture of a Mirelurk family while using the new camera that was introduced in Fallout 76 recently. In case you don't know how to get the camera, don't worry, I'll be making a video guide over how to get it days before this weekly challenge disappears, just so y'all can get this easy 40 atom points. Not to mention, you get points just for creating the camera and creating the film and all that good stuff. Anyways, like I mentioned, I do know where this Mirelurk family will spawn, and there are a lot of aquatic creatures up here. Whew! So if you are ever in need to be taking out any aquatic creatures, just head on up here. As you can see, the location we're going to be nuking is way out here next to this compass in the middle of literally nowhere. Way out here in the Maya region, there will be a Mirelurk Queen, 2 or 3 Mirelurk Kings, as well as a Mirelurk Hunter, and Mirelurks just running around this swamp. I mean, it's a pretty decently difficult fight here for real. I can only imagine this place nuked. It'd be really interesting if we could ever fight like a giant Mirelurk Queen or Mirelurk King or some kind of aquatic creature out here in the middle of nowhere in the swamps as like an in-game boss fight. I know some of you may be thinking, isn't the Mirelurk Queen already big enough? I'm just saying, it'd be cool for another in-game boss fight to grind, such as like the Scorch Beast Queen. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into what happens when we do nuke this Mirelurk family way out here in the Maya region. Not really next to anything really.
Keycard accepted. Keypad access granted. Access granted.
Okay, so did any interesting boss fight happen when we nuked out here? No. But it was an interesting experience. We got to face tons of glowing aquatic creatures, and they look absolutely hideous. But that's great, because, you know, why would we want to go against something that looks beautiful? I'm just playing, but on a real note, these do look really cool. Especially the glowing Mirelurk Queen. Look at this beast! What the fudge? As you can see though, even though it's glowing, it's still level 50, just like before. And we also got the Mirelurk King, the Mirelurk Hunter. We got the glowing anglers out here. All of the creatures out here looked phenomenal. Although I wouldn't recommend this place over like White Springs or something, but it's definitely an interesting location to nuke, I'll give it that. There's plenty of aquatic creatures for some good experience, and also you get plenty of meat, mass, and all that good stuff. But once again, I don't recommend this place to nuke over like White Springs or the Scorchbeast Queen fight, only for like a unique experience. At the moment, there could be some better aquatic creature experiences that we'll be able to nuke in the future. But this place is worth it at the moment to come out here to get the weekly challenge done, which is snap a photo of a Mirelurk family. And keep in mind, when you are trying to get this challenge completed, you can take a picture of them while they're dead. So keep that in mind. If you are coming out here for the challenge, just make sure if you do take them out, try to take them out grouped together. That'll up your odds on getting these 40 Atom points that you can get, which I think was pretty simple because you technically don't even have to kill these Mirelurks. You can just snap a photo of them and just skedaddle. So level really didn't play a huge factor on completing this challenge. The only real difficult part about this was finding the different Mirelurks grouped together. Anyways, as for the nuked floor that you can get out here, you can get some Crimson and Violet Flux, but you don't get a tremendous amount, as you can see. But yeah, that's about wrapping up this experiment, everybody. Hopefully you found this episode enjoyable, and if you have a recommendation that you want us to try to experiment with the nuke, feel free to leave it down below in the comments. All the support is greatly appreciated. I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch and listen. Until next time, peace.